ask each of you today to please understand this enemy we face, the mission that our men and women in uniform want to complete in victory. Please stand for them not only by sending the care packages, but by sending out the message, no less than victory, to these politicians that keep saying we've lost when we know we haven't, and our troops know we haven't. Dwight D. Eisenhower said, "History does not entrust the care of freedom to the weak or the timid." And Albert Einstein said, "Everything that is really great and inspiring is created by the individual who can labor in freedom." Let us not forget these quotes from great men of our past whose determination helped to keep our nation and those like us safe and free. I'd like to end, and I know I've probably taken up more time than I should have. I hope I haven't bored you. For Memorial Weekend, because I was inspired by some of these moms who said, "Deb, why do people say these things to us?" And I've had some pretty rough things said to me along the way. I wrote this poem that turned out to be called Mamas Like Me, and it was actually published in the Columbus Ledger newspaper for Memorial Weekend, and on military.com. If any of you ever go to military.com, I contribute to there about once a month or so. But this poem's kind of been around the world, I think, over the past week, but this is Mamas Like Me. On the porch with someone I thought was really someone I knew, I learned that friendships are not what they seem. When her question stunned me, and I found myself staring at the floor. "Why," she asked, "didn't you talk and change your child's decision from joining a force that'll send him to war, leaving you dry and crying?" Then with a pride not understood by many prosperous and free, and grace's patience leading me through, I spoke to her with ease. "My child believes his calling is higher, one among the few, led to serve his country, lay down his life for our children, for folks like me and you. Our future to ensure and save from an enemy who swears to destroy the nation our fathers gave us with their own generation's blood. A sacrifice made to give you the right to sit here free to speak or worship as you see fit without the threat of death. Precious gifts you could very well lose without children of dads who cry in private and mamas just like me." Then with not a word she walked away, believing I'd lost my mind, that 9/11 was just a dream, that dust settled and forgotten. No grasp that her intellect, Hollywood, nor Wall Street highs could save her precious freedoms and comfortable way of life. But only the American soldiers, airmen, Navy, and Marines, sons and daughters on a higher call, battling enemies, foreign to domestic. The mama's child who finally gave all, and comrades she'll never forget, whose legacies will never die as long as she has a breath. Yes, my child believed his calling was one among the very few to serve his country, protect and die for our children, for me and you. Our future to ensure and save from an enemy who swears they'll destroy the life our fathers gave us with their own precious blood. Yes, mamas like me and daddies too give up our children to serve the higher call for freedom and life for our children, for me and you. God bless all of you. Thank you for having us here today. God bless America. God bless our troops. God bless Blue Star parents that are here today. I love you.
Thank you, Deborah. It doesn't seem like thank you really expresses it, but I was sharing with David and Deb that my wife and I watched Flag of Our Fathers last night, the movie that was directed by Clint Eastwood. And one of the themes in that haunted PFC Ira Hayes was that the three survivors of that memorial flag raising that went on the bond tour were not the heroes. It was those that had fallen in combat that were the heroes. And I think that's true in this case. And so I want to thank you as a soldier and as an American and as a father. Thank you for the sacrifice.